Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you my planner lineup for the year 2023. So I have two separate piles. I have an actual planner pile and then a journal slash planner pile. So let me explain. I have physical planners and then I have some bullet journals that I am also going to be using as planners this year. I decided to go that route because I am also a note taker for certain things. And so, yeah, I'll get into it right now and explain to you what is the reason for a journal slash planner if I already have actual planners. So I'm going to start with this pile. So I'm going to put this to the side. Okay, and then we're going to work on these. All right. So the first planner I am going to show you is this one. This is actually a journal, sorry. This is going to be my journal for just writing down emotions, my thoughts, whatever. This is like pretty much my diary. But I also consider this kind of like a planner because I do tend to write goals and things like that that I want, or that I'm, things that I'm thinking of planning and things like that. I will write that here, just literally like just talk about what is it that I want. So for example, I did a goals page in here and I just wrote down the things that I wanted to see change in my life in 2023 and things I wanted to do. And then once I have everything just brain dumped here, just poured out, then I will go ahead and work on my goals separately in a different planner, and I'll get to that here in a little bit. But this journal has been my journal for this entire year, 2022. I did not fill it up, so then I will be using this as well for 2023. And I absolutely love this planner. I want to show you guys the inside. So this is the inside of the planner. The pages are kind of rough. But I love. I love how the pages are. And I bought this at the beginning of this year. I was looking for a planner. I was looking for a journal that had this wrap on it and had just a sort of a leather cover. And I found this one and fell in love. So this is what I will be using as well. I made it up to about here. Yep, I made it about to here. So this is how much I filled up this planner. I still have all of this to go. So this is what I will be using for 2023 as well. I will just be dividing the sections. And I love that it has this tie right here so that I can just tie it and keep it moving. Keeps my kids out of it as well. But yeah, I will make sure to link all of these journals and planners down in the description box so you can check them out. I believe this cost me no more than like 20 bucks. Okay, so the next one I'm going to show you now is this yellow bullet journal. This actually, I'm using it for my reading journal. So here I will be planning, and I'll show you guys a little bit real quick. I did do a flip through of this on my BookTube channel, so I will link that below if you want to go check that out. But just for reference, I am using this as a reading tracker, and then I will also be using this as a planner for BookTube. So I have planned my TBR, how many days I've read, what content is coming for that month, how many books I have bought, because I want to start keeping track of how much money I'm spending on books. And then I have homeschool books trackers. Here I will be listing all of my picture books. And then this is where more of the journaling aspect comes in. I will be putting in notes and reviews for each book that I read. I also had a reading journal for this year. You can also see that in that flip through that I did of this one on my BookTube channel, because I did kind of compare what I did and did not do. But this is going to be my reading journal, and all it is a dot grid journal. So yeah, it's a planner slash a journal. The next one is also a bullet journal, but a planner. And this one I am going to be using for my ministry planning. What do I mean by that? This is pretty much going to be where I keep track of content and brainstorming for my blog, thegracefulhomemaker.com. And I will show you guys this because I have not done a flip through of this. I'm trying to keep it as minimal as possible, but I wanted to start that cover page with something pretty. And this is going to be for the year 2023. Graceful homemaker. I am not by any means artistically skilled or anything like that, but I tried to make it somewhat pretty. I did want to have the ministry name there. I have my content bank, and this is where I speak of that it's also a planner, but it's also a journal at the same time. I love having a content bank. I had it in my 2022 ministry planner. So this is what it looks like this year. And then I have my page going into the month of January. So each month will be sectioned off. I wanted to do it this way because I just have reference of what I worked on that month versus what I did this year. That this year I just had just a regular line notebook and I just wrote in whatever page and just pretty much just brain dumped every single day. But I didn't have it organized to like on a monthly basis. So I wanted to change that up so that later on in life I can look back and see what I worked on, what year, what month, and so on. So this is just the cover page for January. Then we have the month at a glance, and here I will be just jotting down what blog post or YouTube videos will be going up what day. If I have a newsletter coming out that month, that will go on here too. This is just like a general layout of what is going on that month when it comes to my ministry. Other than that, once I have planned everything here, then it will be going into a different planner where it's more concrete. And I will be looking at that planner every day. This is more as, you know, when I sit down to actually plan or brain dump. After that, I have not created any more pretty spreads or anything like that because I am a note taker. I am a brain dump type of person. And so I have the month at a glance here, but really I will be using most of these pages to plan out the content, just brainstorm ideas, write notes for videos and things like that. So this is what I will be using this. And this is the same brand as the yellow journal. This is the M-Shoy, I think it's called. But yeah, so I'll link this one as well in the description box. This does have a pocket in the back. So does the yellow one. And it came with stencils. They're easy to use. I've used them in the other planner. Now we're moving to the physical planners. So I'm going to start with this one. This one, you guys have probably already seen it. This is our homeschool planner. I did a thorough flip through of this. I'll make sure to link that as well. But I started using this in 2022 because we started school in August and we don't finish school until July. So actually June, but we do some sort of summer school in July. Anyways, so this is the planner that we're using, that we use this year, but we will continue to use in 2023. I won't do a flip through of it because I have already done it, but I will show you a little bit of the inside. And this is just me planning curriculum. And this is pretty much how the planner inside looks. This is the plum paper planner, the homeschool one. So they have different ones. They have like a teacher one, a homeschool one. They have a student planner that you can also customize. And then they have like a personal planner that you can customize. This is the homeschool one. This is their largest size. I think it's 8.5 by 11.5, something like that. I'm not really sure. But yeah, this is our homeschool planner. I absolutely love it. I love the colorful tabs. I love the sections in the back. This is a checklist section that I'm using pretty much just to track how far we are in curriculum. I do have to get this updated though. And then we have a homeschool section where I can keep track of goals, and we have field trip logs, we have classroom resources, and then we have a grading section as well. So this is what we will continue to use for 2023 for homeschool. Now for my last planner, the one I am extremely excited about is this planner. This is another plum paper planner. It is 7.5 by 8, I think, or 11. I'm not sure. but this is their second size. So they have an A5, which is the smallest, then it's this one, and then it's the 8.5, which is my homeschool planner. And this is pretty much my catch-all planner. Here I will be writing down goals, working on my goals, reflecting on my goals. I will be working on budgeting, my anything concrete once I have plans on anything I've planned here for my ministry. Once it is planned out here, then it will go over to this one. And the same thing with BookTube. Once it is planned in here, then it will be going over to this one. So anything here, that means it's concrete, it's not changing. So yeah, I will show you guys a separate flip through of this one because it is slightly different than the planner that I used this year as my catch-all. So I want to show you guys a flip through. I will show you guys that tomorrow, but basically this is my lineup. We have the homeschool planner. We have my regular catch-all planner. We've got my ministry planner, my BookTube planner. And then we have my journal planner, I don't know, my diary, whatever you want to call it, but I consider this some sort of a planner as well. So why do I have so many planners and journals? That is because I have to feel organized. I feel like this year I tried to keep everything in my basic catch-all planner, and it was just way too overwhelming. Because I was trying to put everything just in one planner, I had tons of notebooks. And I just, whenever I wanted to write something, I would grab a notebook and then I would realize, wait, that's not the notebook. And it was just a little bit too chaotic for me. I was everywhere, paper everywhere. And so I'd rather have kept everything organized in its separate place. Like having my ministry stuff and my BookTube stuff in a whole separate notebook. And then, once I know that that's an actual plan, then going and put it here. But I had a lot of scribbling. I had a lot of cross outs in the 2022 planner. And I don't want to do that for this year. I know planners are not meant to always be super cute, super clean and things like that because you're using it every day. But I try to keep my planner looking as clean as possible. And I cannot stand when there's so much scratching off and trying to erase. And I can't do that. So this is what I am going to be doing this year. Hopefully it works. I think it will. I think I have a good planning system in place right now. And I can't wait to honestly just get started. I've been anxious. When it comes to December, I love December. But then once I start getting my planners lined up, my journals, I get anxious to start using them. And I feel like the month has slowed down for me because I'm so anxious to get into these journals already. Let me know if you guys have any planners and bullet journals / planners for your 2023 lineup. Let me know what you guys think of this idea. What are your thoughts? Are you a multiple planner user or are you just one planner person? Let me know in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're coming back to watch more videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.